Some Cavs fans, man, I gotta tell you, they act like we cannot win a single thing without LeBron James. And by that I don't mean we're not capable of. We're just not allowed to, according to the same individuals. First of all, LeBron is not taking the vets minimum to save us. Like as much as he loves Cleveland, as much as he loves Ohio, as much as he loves his community, his state, whatever, he's not taking the vet minimum to try to win or help win a title for them. Do you really believe at 40 years old, he's going to be 41 in December, he's coming back to save us? It is not 2016. It is not the mid 2010s. Grow up. That's all I'm going to say. Grow up. Literally, grow up. It's been 8 years. You've grown up since then. I've grown up since then. I'm forever grateful for his time here, for what he did for this franchise. But begging for him to come home, and I'm not going to call out those people because they don't deserve it. I've seen so many people, they're just like, LeBron, come home, man. This is like your coming home party, your retirement tour and whatnot. I've seen media members like Nick Wright. I've seen him do that, which makes sense. He's not a Cavs fan. He's interested in the best interest for LeBron. But this team has a future. We need to stop clinging to the past, stop risking potential assets if he does indeed not take the minimum and comes and we bring him on. Not everything in terms of the Cleveland Cavaliers has to involve or revolve around LeBron James. He did what he did here, and that's that. I don't know why Cavs fans are so stuck on him. It's like you can't like them as fans. Like it's not just like not forget LeBron fans, which I am too, huge LeBron fan. Forget LeBron fans. Some Cavs fans, it feels like they can't even like they think of LeBron instantly when you bring up the Cavs. Like they don't even talk about this current team. They don't talk about their last 3 years of unfortunate playoff exits, but still like exciting basketball to watch. Like they just bring up LeBron. I'm tired of the tweets, come home king, every single year. The man is great. He is not the same as what he used to be, of course. But he's still a great player. He would bring a lot of experience to this team if he indeed come on the minimum, which he is not coming on the minimum if he does come. And he's not coming. So for that, I say you want us to potentially gut the core, which I think is still in question. Don't get me wrong. I still think that there's some changes that we need to make. But you want to gut the core just for your nostalgic effect and for like a LeBron Cleveland retirement tour? He did what he did here. Why do you want to jeopardize his Cavs legacy, even though I don't think it'll ever be tarnished or changed in any way? But why do you want to bring him back? I don't understand. Focus on Donovan Mitchell. Focus on Darius Garland. Focus on Evan Mobley, who had subpar playoff runs, yes. But wanting LeBron back after every offseason, I mean, heck, last year when he was at Game 3 or Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Boston Celtics, some people were like, come home, LeBron, come home, LeBron. It's like, do you not see what you have here? Like, do we need to make some changes? Maybe get someone else for, like, maybe some experience or whatnot? Yes, I do believe so. Why does everything have to involve LeBron? Why? Why? Why is it's like you? I get that he has like brought pretty much all our banners. Like you would not see many banners in Rocket Mortgage Arena or Rocket Arenas now without LeBron. But don't you want to create your first of all? Like I know that winning is the best interest. I'll get into that in a minute. But do you not want to create your own legacy without LeBron? Get out of the shadow, which I believe this team is slowly doing. Even with these playoff exits, they're slowly making their mark into the NBA without LeBron, and I think that's slowly taking him more and more and more out of his shadow, which I like. But don't you want to build his own legacy? Why does everything have to involve LeBron? How come if we win a second title, it has to be with LeBron? That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to be like one of these haters who think, oh, he's going to destroy the Cavs franchise and whatever. But let's say he does come and they don't take the vet minimum. He wins a title. Maybe they even get to the like. I would take a title. Don't get me wrong. But let's say they get to the finals and they potentially like lose in the finals. Because there's no guarantee that even with the Cavs out of the East, I think they'd be by far the favorites with LeBron, but there's no guarantee they come out of the West. Like, there's no guarantee they beat whoever comes into the finals. And if they don't, and then LeBron decides, okay, I'm going to pack it up, what happens to the team then? They go right back to the toilet. And it's going to be like 2018 all over again. Why don't you want to just focus on what we have? I get that Ohio sports, Cleveland sports, like Cincinnati sports, like I'm obviously a big Bengals and Reds fan, so obviously I've had my fair share of suffering, similar to how Browns and Guardians fans have. I can understand because LeBron has been the kind of the especially in terms of Ohio pro sports, he's been like the anomaly. Like, oh man, we won a title with him. So I get it. Like, there's an attachment there. But we're building something special. 64 regular season wins. Like, forget like, okay, yeah, we lost in the second round, and due to injuries, and also just we got outperformed by a better team. How many years did it take Michael Jordan to win his title? Like, put it into perspective. I know we're all hurt. We're all like saying, okay, we need to make some changes. We may have broken our team. I get it. Why do you want to potentially put it at more risk by getting LeBron? Unless we get him on the he's not coming for the minimum. He's not. And I'm going to tell you, I support this team to the fullest, but I do not support just the memory of 2016. I don't want to blow it up just for a farewell tour, or potentially blow it up. I'm not saying we will, but he's a Cavs legend. He is solidified as the number one player. It's going to take a whole lot for someone to eclipse him. The team deserves its own story. If that's to make another move externally that maybe would be better, I guess, suited for this team in terms of fit and everything, I understand. The Cavs should honor LeBron, build the statue, thank him, kiss it, the ground that he used to walk on, but stop living there. Then Cavs fans, from a personal standpoint, I get it, like winning comes first, but shouldn't you want a team that stands kind of on its own legs? Have you seen what people have been saying? You can't win without LeBron and whatnot. Like, I get it. LeBron was a part of this franchise, which I never understood. I mean, you can't win without LeBron. LeBron, we drafted LeBron. He came back to Cleveland. Like, his legacy is cemented. He will never, like, even if he comes here and has a subpar 2 years, it'll never erase what he did. Like, people will say, oh, he brought one title, like the haters will say that. But no, he brought us 5 finals appearances, banners, won one, ran into the greatest team, arguably the greatest team of all time, the 2 times after that. He did everything he could for Cleveland, and Cleveland should be forever grateful and kiss the ground he walked on. But by no means does that mean we should get him at 41 years old. And I think people that do that are just being selfish. The only people that should be talking about a potential LeBron James like Cleveland tour is people that only want to see LeBron win a 5th ring. I want to see him win a 5th ring, just not against the Cavs. But I want to see him win a 5th ring. But if he comes here and wins a ring, great. But there's no guarantee. Why do you want to risk it? The Cavs are not LeBron James. They never were. Even when he was at his height of his powers, even when he was carrying this team, they were never LeBron James. They were their own franchise. They're a franchise. LeBron is a great player, arguably the greatest we've ever seen. But the Cavs are not just LeBron, and they don't have to be just LeBron. I don't want to give names because they don't even deserve to be mentioned. Let me tell you that. But I hated seeing the one guy who I can't stand. He was like, "Oh, come home, LeBron." Like, I can't stand that, and that's why I just say it's time to move on. It's time to like see what this team can do. Time to make moves in the best interest. If they think that's the best interest, so be it. It doesn't have to be. Focus on how we just got his ass kicked by this dude and his team. Still hurts. Maybe that's why I'm a little bit pissed off, but I can't stand it.